Today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. That also means that it is BSO's birthday. BSO turns 20 today. That is 2 decades of being in this crazy, wild sports media business. I cannot thank Joe Buck enough for essentially calling Randy Moss a thug and therefore creating the spark in young Rob to start Black Sports Online. I'm not going to keep you very long. I'm not going to go over everything that we've done over the last 20 years. I just want to let you know that I am blessed and thankful for each and every one of you that have been with me at any part during this journey, friend or foe. But I do want to tell you a quick story. And I hope that this story helps you move forward in 2025. When you do something for 20 years, or in my case, most of my adult life, there's going to be some ups and downs. There's going to be some peaks and valleys. And you find out about people not with the highs, not with the peaks, not with the successes, but during the lows, during the valleys, during your toughest times. And sometimes you can learn a lesson about how people treat you during your lowest times. You guys know Scoop B. Scoop B has been a reporter since he was a kid, much longer than me. There's literally video of him interviewing NBA players. I think when he's like 8 or 9 years old. He's gone on to do amazing things in the industry, and he continues to do amazing things in the industry. I wouldn't say me and Scoop are friends. We would at times run into each other at certain events, give fist bump, little head nod, like most black people do, and keep it moving. I was having a tough time. I was having a particularly tough time at a point in my career. And people that I thought was family and friends, when I thought they would have my back, they didn't. And I don't hold it against them. I don't hold any grudges. It's just eye-opening to kind of see when you're at your lowest, who really, stands by you. And I was sitting right here in this office, just sitting here, just thinking. Because in life, nobody's, perfect. You're going to make, mistakes. You're oftentimes are going to be your own worst enemy. And there are going to be times that you want to fight back, that you want to say certain things, that you want people to understand certain stuff, but you just can't. It's not the right thing to do. You just got to own it, take it. It's difficult, though. And I was sitting here right in this office, just pondering to myself that some of the people that thought was friends, family even, didn't really have my back. And my phone rang. And it was a number that I didn't recognize. I picked up the phone, said hello, and it was Scoop B out of the blue. And like I said, me and Scoop aren't friends. We didn't never really hung out. We were colleagues, associates. And Scoop B called me. And he didn't say much. Just asked me how I was doing, how I was feeling. Told me it was gonna be all right. Told me to keep my head up. Told me that he understood. And that was it. Conversation only lasted maybe a minute or two. And I'm getting a little emotional, which I know people rarely have seen me get emotional about much of anything in the last 20 years. Too many conversation by somebody that had no reason to call, no motivation to call, but just wanted to see how I was doing. And oftentimes, during those highs, and especially during those lows, nobody really asks you how you're doing. They often ask you for things, they ask you for favors, they ask you for help. Or in some instances, they want to see you fail. They want to see you fall off. They get joy out of bad things happening. But rarely, very rarely, do people just ask you how you doing. Give you a little encouragement, a little pat on the back. Scoop ended the call, said, if I ever need anything, just let them know. Well, he probably doesn't even remember this, but I do. And on that day, I stopped feeling sorry for myself because you got two ways to go in this life. You can continually look backwards or you can go forward. Furthermore, you always have to look at what you've been blessed with. And trials and tribulations are a part of life. And I've been blessed for 20 years to do the one thing, honestly, that I'm good at. Being able to talk and write and speak to you about sports or comics or entertainment. Never had a script. Never wrote anything down on a piece of paper. Never had writer's block. Everything I've ever said comes right off the top. And for 20 years, I've been blessed to do that. And those blessings allowed me to do things, to go places, to talk to people that I never, ever, ever thought I ever would. It allowed me to meet my amazing, beautiful wife. It allowed me to take care of my 3 little girls who I love more than anything in this world. It's allowed me to help hundreds of people in this industry that look like me. I used to be the kid in those rooms. Now I'm the guy that some people come to and ask for advice, ask for help, try to give life lessons to. Because as Hove said, Rob did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that. So when I look back on 20 years and hopefully I got another 20 years in me, I just come back to the fact that because of you guys, you have made my life something that I can be very proud of. And you have allowed me to better other people's lives, which is something I'm very proud of as well. And I thank you for that. I appreciate you taking out the time to listen to this story. You never know how many more days we have left on this earth. You only get one chance with this. There's no rewind button. And the older we get, the wiser that we get. We look back on things and sometimes you can't believe what you did or what you said. But you just have to move forward and try to be the best person you can be each and every single day. Once again, for anyone that's ever supported me, I want you to know that you're appreciated. And even people that I've butted heads with, disagreed with, had issues with, you get to a certain age to know that stuff really doesn't matter. You know, if I was wrong, I'm sincerely sorry. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. For those that have done wrong by me, I've forgiven you a long time ago. And hopefully, as we go forward in 2025, there'll be more people in the world like Scoop B. There'll be more people in the world that will, at your lowest moments, just reach out to you and ask you how you doing. To keep you going, to keep your head up. Hopefully you'll be one of those type of individuals. I know I do my best to be one as well.